So here's the last video about my private teeth situation. But you know, the dentist I started at after I had got fluoride on my teeth and moved from that dentist who did that. When I was out there just some few days before Christmas, because I had some pain in one of my teeth, I told her that I really have a suspicion that I had got this fluoride on, and it could be one of the reasons that most of my teeth are totally destroyed. And I didn't get any help in that direction because she also used fluoride, and everybody did, and she said, well, I cannot say what kind of fluoride she put on, but she really she felt that my teeth bad connection was normally caries damage. So she was not of the mind that it could have had something to do with the fluoride. So in a way I felt, okay, she's not on my side. But I also ended up with I went away again because of course she wanted to take 2 teeth out, and that was also meant to be when I went there. But I really, because of the world situation, I ended up to be not comfort about it. So when I saw the injection needle, I said, sorry, I cannot do it. I simply cannot do it. We are in the 1, 2, 3, we. So nobody really knows what it is that has been going on. And after what I have experienced for the last 20, 25 years about how I have been treated by people, my own country, and people in my own country, I simply cannot trust what will happen if I get an injection. So I went out the door again, and I didn't get those teeth out. And actually, I said to her, you can look in my mouth, but I will not promise you will be allowed to permission to do anything. And she looked in my mouth and she says, those 2 have to go out and these have to go out. And actually she wants to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 teeth she wanted to take out if she could decide. So I'm in the position of 7 not good teeth. And a couple more that for sure will come out later also. But I was looking at this bill I got. Of course they have the price 596 and 39. You can lay a lot in those numbers. I will not concentrate about that. But I got taken 2 x-rays, and then what should have been the pulling out of teeth ended up to become a consultation without treatment. But they have some numbers here. And the pictures, that was something that was done. And the last thing was something that was not done. And I searched on Bible Hub these numbers, and here's what I found. 30/20. In the Greek, it's a Levitical, belonging to the tribe of Levi. Levitical. Pertaining to the Levites. Levitical. Relating to the Levites. And what here? Then I think I searched further on this. Let me see. Yes, I did. descendant of Levi, descendant of Levi, probably a man of the tribe of Levi, hence a priest assistant and under priest, as the members of that tribe were charged with this duty. So here says something about a duty. It must be something about speaking the gospel, or maybe you have a duty to say no when something is wrong. That's what I have done about my child's situation and what was done many years back there. But in a narrow sense, those were called Levites, who, not being of the race of Aaron, for whom alone the priesthood was reserved, served as assistant of the priest. It was their duty to keep the sacred utensil and the temple clean, to provide the sacred loaves, to open and shut the gates of the temple, to sing sacred hymns in the temple, and do many other things. I'll not say I understand it, but I can see where we are going. So that could be something with the rhythm in the body and maybe the brain. But if it maybe says something about that I could be placed in some kind of second degree human group or what, I don't know. I have not learned to analyze these Bible Hub numbers, but it gives me some clues in between where we are going. But in the Hebrew, this number, perhaps Yukli, perhaps to let into exile at the night. So there we have the Dan word again in a word. Led into exile, chief of a tribe of Dan. So that could maybe be a hint, since I say no to something there where I felt it was not right. I could maybe be put in a category for some who were leading the tribe of Dan. And now I don't quite remember the word Dan, but it was something with some 100 people, I think. But here it says from Galilee. Let's see what it says. Galilee, to uncover, remove, and there are a lot of examples for what it could actually mean. Banish, away into exile. Of course, I went away, I ran away. Again, you can say betray, captivity, close in exile. But exile is also something I have seen in a word book, something if you go into exile or put into exile, it's some kind of refugee. Of course, I fled my dentist because I wasn't comfortable about what they maybe would do to me. So you can say I didn't trust them. I'll not say I didn't trust them, but I more have the feeling about this dentist that she's innocent, but maybe she could end up to do something that would harm me without that she was knowing it. Uncover, remove. But I have a suspicion this number actually told that I was some kind of refugee person. So I see that in a way, some kind of proof. And of course, why do people flee their country? Of course, it's because there's something they maybe don't like about their country, or very often it's because they are not treated good in their country. And I had that feeling many years back. Why are they treating me this absolutely not nice way? Do they really want to make me into a refugee? Are they trying to hunt me away from my own birth country? And I think that's what is going on in all the world, that all countries, they have some citizens that they do not like, that they really are not proud of having. So maybe that could be why they decide to treat them badly, in the hope that they would become refugees and go somewhere else, so they would get rid of the problem. And I really think that's what is going on in all the world, and that's why we at this point have so many refugees all over the world, from almost all countries, some more than others, but and I'm from a European country, and I'm not the only one here. They treat bad this way, and have done for many years. So for sure, it's one of the tactics. So, but there were also one more number. There were this for the pictures that was fulfilled, that kind of the treatment was fulfilled. And here it says, to accomplish, truly, to persist, I continue, preserve, finish. So here it actually here's something that has been done to the fullest. Those x-ray pictures. So here I did what the clever dentist want me to do. And in the Hebrew, this number for the x-rays I got taken, it's lightning. And the word is Barak. And I have heard before that the name Barak was it was meaning lightning. So that's also a little interesting, because there were a president once in a big country named Barak. And actually he was the president when I was hit with the lightning, when I was hit with the electricity. So that could also be a hint for that when I was hit with the electricity, what they did was something that was fulfilled. I had a suspicion it was an attempt to get me into a mental hospital, to give me a diagnosis as mental ill, so they could put me away and get rid of me, and put me in so big problems, so I didn't have any opportunity to get out of it. But I'll still say, even though a lot of people have jumped on their big evil joke and believe I am what they tried to make me into, then it didn't succeed 100%. But if this was the last thing they could do to get me down, then yeah, what should I say? Then there should not be more plans, they could take action against me than this.